but we wrote that under the influence of schnapps. We were filming in Bavaria, and you were dressed as Little Red Riding Hood, which is a totally unforgettable funny song. Favourite things ever. John's travelling, he's walking through the forest, chewing on a chicken bone, knocking over trees. Fabulous.
What's so strange about that is when you put the costume on in the morning, you giggle a lot, but of course by lunchtime, it's done. I was in this Bavarian restaurant up in the hills, hanging out fir trees everywhere, and after lunch, I went to have a pee. I walked to the men's room, past this tiny little Bavarian in lederhosen who was cutting up his expression was the funniest. When I was doing a sketch with you once, when we were doing something completely different than film, we were doing a sketch where I come in with a mask and a striped jersey and a big bag saying swag. Remember that? I can't remember what did we do in the sketch? I don't know. Anyway, afterwards, it was lunchtime and I needed to cash the check. Stood in the queue. When I finally got to the cashier, he being English, he looked up, not the slightest reaction at all, so what can I do?
Somewhere, it's lunchtime, we don't get full drag, and you go, I'll have a pint of beer, what are you going to have, mate? Well, you always be like that. Anyway, I think we should curtail this, because these good people need to drink.
Yes.
I think maybe I would recommend that you read this book. It's a really interesting book. Seriously, and it shows a very sweet side to John's nature, which isn't always immediately apparent. Which is very much there, and is very dear and sweet. I want to thank him for having known him for 52 years. It's fairly extraordinary. It was lovely to have our comeback and the probably doing this good, wonderful goodbye. And I think you should say something to sum up the evening and say good night to these young people. Or not.
You tricked.
Signed hundreds of copies of the book. They're available for sale. Many of you already got them. They're out in the forecourt, they call it. Tomorrow night we have Anne Rice. Thursday night we have Angelica Houston. If you drove, I'd like to say please go gently. Thank you again for coming. Good night.
Thank you. That was incredible. What was that? Right, Dad? Yeah.
Coming on my way.
Yeah. There's an easy exit there. That's fine.
Excuse me.
Sure. Go. Well,
of the book here?
Yeah. It's just below. It's just, I've put it below. Okay, I'll find it.